Hello, how is everyone doing? Sorry for the delay. We had some technical issues, so that took some time to fix and restart the computer and etc. etc. And I hope you haven't left. We have uh, Pushkar here today from Semantic Pen. How are you doing, Pushkar, this evening?
Yes, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. It's just near to uh, it's actually 12 p.m. right now. What is the
Okay.
time at your side? Is it on Indian time?
Yeah, 7:42 p.m.
Right, right.
Yeah,
So yeah, usually we start at Indian time 7:30. So
yeah.
yeah, it's the hi everyone. Hi Mabel for joining. Jaideep, please join in YouTube because sometimes I cannot see the comments from Facebook. Hi Asif. Hi Not. How are you doing? Hi Eddie. Thanks for joining all the way from Switzerland. So before we go and roll into the play of semantic pen and what is inside, so let me just give a brief overview of it. So it is something like you have a lot of different tools. For example, you have seen ZimmWriter, you have seen Koala AI, and similar tools. But this one gives you a less amount of friction to go to the final result. So
Yeah.
it also comes with editor. I have already tested that it simply seamlessly works with WordPress, so I can push the content directly to WordPress to edit, not directly publish, but set as draft and set the tags and everything. Then I can do my final touch, and then I can publish it. So those are great things. You can download the document in different formats, and there is currently two major models supporting the system. One is that right? If I'm not mistaken,
Right. We have OpenAI and Google Gemini model.
right? So OpenAI and Google Gemini. So thank you everyone for joining. Please remember that today we have five giveaway from the founder.
Right.
Thank you so much, Pushkar, for giving us that opportunity. But
Sure.
you have to be a subscriber on the channel because if I cannot see your chat from the YouTube, then you will not be eligible. So if you are watching from YouTube, hop into the sorry, if you are watching from Facebook, just hop into the YouTube.
Sure,
So
guys.
what I would be very interested to know from Pushkar that what motivated you, what drove you to build this system, and I can understand that it is solving one of the problem that sometimes we get blocked by writer's block. We do not know where to go next and how to formulate the content. Having said that, there is also pros and cons of AI content. Means I always believe that even though it did a great job, I still have to do finesse, put in some human touch into
Right.
it. That's my belief, but it doesn't have to be for everyone. So I am going to ask you to, give us the story of how this product came to be and what motivated you and where you are looking at it in the future. Go ahead.
Right. So I have been a blogger since around 2018. So I was mainly working on the tech blogs. Like earlier in WhatsApp, we were not able to use two number, right? So I was sharing tricks. How can you use two WhatsApp number on a single phone? So I was working mainly on the tech niche. So and then onwards, I diverted into many niches. Like I was focusing on the food niche and monetizing it with media wine. So it was working quite well. And what I was doing at that time, uh, uh, that simply was trying to see their sitemap and look out their content, how they are creating their content. And likewise, I was creating on the similar line. So I was hiring writers and they are doing decent jobs. So I thought, why I cannot it, why I can not this automated. So I built a system using Python, and what it used to do, it used to scrap the competitor sitemap and will fetch their title, right? So then it will go to Google search and look out for the results. So I was almost doing the similar process, and then I work on many blogs. So I will also share one of my past blog which I have done using this method. So it was quite a success, and it is also currently live, so you guys also can see it how I was working on it. And so basically, like information kind of site ranked quite well. So I got a good money through MediaWine, and I also worked on Amazon affiliate site, and I also got ranked quite well on it. It was a quite competitive term. It took me around 7 months to rank it. So I then that's why I focus on the low effort kind of niches. So information kind of keyword which are quite long term and does not have the low competition. They usually work quite well on the Google. So you can create a decent kind of article, and it has the better probability to rank than the competitive one. So yeah, so then I saw many tools like Jasper, and there was one another. So I also thought on the similar line. Then they are doing some quite a work in this field. So I'm already doing this for myself, but I didn't have the front end knowledge at that time. So I learned about it and started building the system. And the current version is around overall it's has taken me around 6 to 8 months to build it. So you can see it's just not a AI wrapper. It has got many feature. You can put out your sitemap in it, and you can automatically insert your external link it, and you can also have custom writing styles. You can if you want to mimic a competitor style, you can also do it in it. And there are lots of feature like direct WordPress publishing, and I've also done quite a lot of work in it. Like you can select the WordPress author, you can also select post status, like whatever the WordPress is providing. I have directly created that system like private, publish, draft. Every section of the WordPress post status is provided. So yeah, and there are many customization, and all these are built using user feedback only. So I just built the basic version and invited a beta tester for it. So they kept on giving me feedback, and I kept on iterating my semantic pen based on those feedback. Yeah.
Thank you. So, but I can understand where you're coming from, but this place is becoming very competitive. Like
Right. Right.
there is a lot of product, and people will always ask you that how does it differ with ZimmWriter. But from my personal experience, I can say that ZimmWriter is much more advanced. You really need to know the depth of your SEO knowledge to actually make use of ZimmWriter or other tools, similar tools. So I think there is a space for everything. Like
Yeah.
there's a tangent that you can stay in this tangent, then ZimmWriter can be in this tangent. So that is
Right.
possible. Having said that, I know you are going to show the UI and some of the core features. So
Right.
I think you also mentioned something like Webflow. Was it
Yeah. It
Webflow? Yeah.
Yeah, you can directly push to your Webflow site, and more integration will also come. Like Wix will also come, and we have planned for Medium too. And yeah, likewise, many people were suggesting since we launched on the SaaS Zilla, so many people were suggesting that Typeflow was recently on the SaaS Zilla. So we are trying to talk with Ritik from Typeflow that how we can work together to better serve both our
Yeah,
users.
in fact, there is a very interesting idea because I also use Typeflow for
Right, right,
my prototype concept kind of thing. So I
right,
don't publish it to the, I mean, I don't market it to the public. What I do the concept testing using Typeflow. So that's a great proposition coming in. And in fact, I wanted to ask that whether that will be possible or not. So you are already going in that direction. I just
right.
saw something from Joe, from Laurig. He actually gave a very good feedback. Some content produced by Semantic actually passed Surfer SEO's humanizer testing, which was impressive. Even though I usually don't worry about. Yeah, I mean I don't worry about the AI plagiarism. Sorry, I don't worry about whether it is detected as AI or not. I only worry about whether the content is helpful or not.
Right,
So
right,
at the end of the day, I think I don't know SEO like Joe. I mean, he knows in detail. So what I
right,
try to do, I try to make helpful content, and I wish that the search engines will pick it up. If it helps somebody, it will definitely pick it up. So that is the core concept I always go with. Yes, of course, you can go overdo these things, but
right,
ultimately, it will boil down to the point that if your content is not helpful, then what is the point of that content? Means you want to dominate search engine results.
right,
Today or tomorrow, they will know that you are using fake content or unhelpful content.
right.
So this is just a matter of time, and yeah. So yeah. So Jaideep saying, okay, we can go through the questions because we have a Q&A session. So what you should do, you should share your screen and go through some of the core power features of Semantic Pen. And before all of that, I would really request you like this,
Why?
request you like this
Why?
that please give us dark mode,
That?
uh,
Sorry?
dark mode,
Okay.
the UI.
Dark mode. Okay, I got it
Yeah.
now. Yeah, thing is, yeah, Joe from Loudegg also requested for me. So I said that, yeah, I'm working on many bugs reported by users. So it will take me time to come on date. But yeah, I can provide it. No issue there.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with exactly the same what Eddie was saying, that I am not worried about AI detection because we must give our human touch into it before publishing anything.
Right, right. So
Yeah, I think there is a battalion of people who will ask for dark mode because I
another
get
dark mode.
blinded. I have big screens and bright, and I work at
Okay.
night, so I'm like my OS and
So
everything is dark.
yeah, actually there is a dark mode plugin which I also use at night. So I think that's also a
So
temporary
Asif
problem, I
mentioned
guess.
this earlier that AI content primarily in English, but there is a huge opportunity. This is actually very true because these areas has not been currently flooded
Yeah,
the
right.
multi-language models. So if it is in Hindi or French or Slovak or whichever language, if you can support them in a stronger way, and I think that can bring in a lot of people from different areas of the world.
Yeah, sure. Let me tell you, we have one German customer. So he
Mm.
told me about a few things, right? German ha language have two kind of variation. One is formal and another one is informal. So I got to know about it. I done research on it. So I introduced two language model into specifically for German language. Likely, I also integrated French language. So currently, we work with 39 languages,
Mhm.
and whenever user requests them, so we add new languages.
Okay, so I guess everyone is waiting for you to show and tell the interface. I have some recommendation that I will present later during the QA session. Um, there are some questions. I will collect them
Yeah.
bravely. Just wait for the QA session. We will answer all the things that you have asked. Yeah. Jaideep also saying that human touch, research, readability, and structured content and statistics based content is very important. Yeah. I'm going to share your screen right now. Let me know if you can see your screen.
Okay, this is a full screen.
Oh, you shared the entire. You can actually share the window.
Okay, let me share video.
you can unshare it first, remove the share, then
Okay.
reshare it. Yeah.
Share screen, and then we have, okay, Microsoft Edge tab. Right. So now you can
Okay.
see, I guess.
I think it's better now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me go through each feature quickly. So we have four mode basically. So quick mode is built for your tier 3 properties, like you want to power up your main site. So it is good for so we have quick mode for this. So like you do the GSA kind of thing in SEO, we do GSA kind of
Mhm.
thing. So you can create a secondary or the tertiary property. So you can blast GSA on it. And for that, you can create the article from here. So it has some feature, but so it provides less optimization than the Pro mode, but it still performs quite well for your tier 3 properties. And we have the Pro modes, which is our most powerful mode, and we have quite a lot of setting for it, and it is recommended for your main properties. Okay, so we will go through each setting after covering this. And we have next YouTube to article mode. YouTube to article mode, you can put out your YouTube video length, and it will fetch out its subtitle and use it as a context to create an article around it. The only limitation of this feature is that YouTube video should have a subtitle, else it will not work. And next, we have Amazon product URL. So this feature basically does three Amazon requests. For first request, we scrap the Amazon product data. For second request, we scrap 3-star product reviews. We scrap 3-star product reviews for writing product cons, and we scrap 5-star Amazon product reviews for writing its pros. So everything what we write have a real-time context data. So what you see is I have not seen anything wrong. So on record, I can say it is more than 90% accurate because we use the real-time data. It may produce wrong result only if the ranking side have the bad data. So it does not be the case most of the time. So yeah, 90% you will get the latest data and factual data. So let's
Okay.
go to
Can you zoom your screen a little bit, like Control Plus?
yeah.
Yeah. So it's on the screen is easier to see.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. Please continue. Sorry. Mm.
So yeah, as you can see, there are many settings. So what people requested me that let's create a setting preset kind of thing. So what it does, it saves your all of your form setting, like you have enabled internal links or not, you have external links or not. So every setting is saved in it. Like let's say
The
I want to
model
use yeah, it is also it will be also say let's say we have GPT-4o and we want to enable AI SEO optimization, or likewise we want to have a different languages, like you don't want to keep on selecting language for it. I have moved the language option above because many people requested that. Some people are not aware that you can create on different languages, so I moved this section up. So yeah, I usually work with the user feedback only. So yeah, so let's say we have a Danish and GPT-4 O and AI also. So let's create a new feature. GPT-4o, Danish, and AI SEO. Okay, okay. So this is here. So whenever you know yeah, Danish. Yeah. So you can see that it autos fill up the whole the form. So it is quite time saver. So I recommend people to use it. So it's quite a powerful feature. And yeah,
So I was talking about this the day that the presets you should
right.
give like 5 to 10 examples to go with. For example, that GPT-4o with images, GPT-4o without images, right? And
Okay.
etc. It's just an example. So what it helps, anybody that is completely new to the system, right? They
Right.
will be able to figure the system out just like that.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah, it's quite useful. Yeah, I will try to
yeah.
make a default some
So
preset. Yeah.
there will be questions. Mabel, can you join via YouTube, because I cannot see your icon also on Facebook. I can only see the name. So the giver is on YouTube. So come and join us there. I saw you earlier. So yeah, please go ahead. Sorry for the I'm disturbing.
No, no. This is a two-way session, so it
Yeah,
helps me. Yeah, it gets boring if I keep on talking.
I know. So I try to. So I have some big ideas,
Yeah,
which I will
sure.
share later.
Yeah, feel free to share it. So yeah, I'm currently working on some bugs. User have reported them. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fine-tuning the system, and I'm also working on one different kind of style. There was a negative review on Cane Move blog. So I saw what they were demanding. So I talked to
Mm.
him and yeah, understood his requirements. So he was basically saying that the paragraph, I need more styling on the paragraph. So I am currently working on it, and yeah, I will update in a day or two. So let's start with the article creation. So first thing is target keyword. So we have on this form only target keyword is necessary. Everything else is optional. It will use the default setting, so you don't have to select it. You can just enter your keyword and directly fetch SRP. And if you want to turn it off, you can turn the SRP from here. We will auto select those in the backend, yeah, but we will not show them in the front end. But for the demonstrative purpose, I will keep it on here. Okay, so next we need to write the article topic. So you can either generate it or you can manually write it. So for generating, just click on here and we will try to, okay, some issue there. We will try to show you top. Okay, I think something is not working. Okay, I will check upon it. Let's go with the first one. Okay, so next thing is we have title prompt. Title prompt is how basically when you have uh, I will move this feature above. Looks like I need to move it above. So it is for the title and the outline. So the focus of the article should be on we have a keyword of 3D printing process. So you can mention that the articles focus on what should be the on the we have sometimes similar keywords. So we don't want to focus on a particular aspect of that keyword, but we want to focus on a particular section of
Style
that
of
keyword.
writing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So this is basically for those. So we have another thing is AI SEO optimization. So what it does is it scraps top ranking sites and parses their data and extracts their entity. Basically, what the neuron writer does in the front end, we are currently doing it on the background section. But yeah, some people have requested me that it will be better to, it gives better feeling to see them these things on the front end. So yeah, I will. This will be coming on the front end in the later version of the article. Okay, next we have AI images and YouTube videos. So this is quite powerful because everything is auto embedded on your article. So you don't have to, do the extra work of inserting and downloading. Everything is. We also provide CDN for images, and so first mode is we will not select any, and this is auto mode. We will randomly select images and video. Videos are YouTube videos. We search for your keyword on the YouTube and then fetch out those video link and to create the article. Okay, let's select the auto. and we have different kind of style also, so you can select from these, and you can also have the customization for your images. So we are using stable diffusion version 3, so these are the setting from there. So you can, let's do to. Okay, next we have content setting.
So the stable diffusion, can it be abused? It just came to my mind. So
Yeah,
if I
so
go and
yeah,
put 20 images, and
yeah.
it will abuse the system, right? So if somebody start to put a lot of number of images
Yeah,
in one
so
article.
I have realized, during the LTD campaign, that images generation is costly. So I will be
Mm,
providing VYK option for this. So yeah, it's kind
okay.
of yeah, kind of getting
Just
expensive.
security point of view. I mean, most people will not abuse it, but if there is no control, like
No, a limited set of control, like it gives one images per section,
mm,
right?
right.
So we have article length like
Mm,
10. So you can
okay.
at max generate 10
Then
images.
okay, good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So a basic control is there. So let's go to our content setting. We have, on for which country you want to write your article about. So it is basically your, search result country, the Google country, right? So you want to fetch out the SRP for that location. So you can select your country. So there are many country I have provided them here. So you can select using those. Next, we have tone of voice. We have, priority tone of voice, and you can also select your custom. When you select a custom, you can like it here. Write it here. Right, like so.
Okay. Uh,
Yeah, we can.
I think this one
Go.
you can make it much more stronger. Like
Okay.
let them in the settings, or and ability to pick up from a drop down, that you know write it like a Shakespeare, write it like so it's in the preset, like tone of voice. In the drop down you have additional items at the bottom.
Okay. Yeah, I can provide one example preset for this. Yeah, nice idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, go with the normal one, and that was professional. Okay, now you can select the heading.
Mhm.
So these are the main section headings. So it can have many subheadings. So people mostly are getting confused. So I will provide when you select 5 main headings, so it goes to around 2 or 3 subheading per section. So that's how these word count are appearing. So yeah. They are approximate, obviously. So yeah, because AI is, sometimes it provides less, sometimes it provides more. So most of the time is, yeah, usually provide a 1500 to 2000 words article. Next, we have, I have provided every control user can ask for. So if you want to write about, Amazon product review,
Yeah.
so
So when I was looking at this, then I realized there might be another approach. So sometimes in professional writing, right, they doesn't mention that it's us or you or whichever. So there is a agnostic, means it doesn't specify we, they, me, you, etc. So it just writes in a manner that it's informing things to you, right?
right, right.
So that can be another point of view also. I think that point of view already exists, but I right now I cannot remember the name. But there is a name for it. Yeah.
It's called first-hand experience, I guess.
Yes. Yes. Something like that.
Yeah, so it is recommended for writing product review. So
Mm.
Google usually prefers blogs which are writing from their own experience rather than copying. So it mimics the personalization setting that I have tested this product and it works quite well
Yeah.
on this aspect, but it is not good on those kind of thing. So yeah, I provided this option for that case.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now this is the global section prompt post. So you want, your section, how they have to behave. You want to control your section using your prompt. So you can provide your own prompt here. So
Okay.
these are for the main headings, apart from the intro and conclusion one.
So the custom outlines are if you do not want to use the SERP outlines. Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you want to generate using own outline, so you can write it like here. So the only thing is you need to write the subtitle, subheading using one space or two space, whatever. So yeah, like deep independence. So let's. So if you give it a one space, so we will create a subheading from it.
Okay.
So it
Got
is.
it. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this feature was also built using beta tester feedback only. Next, we have global context. You can provide your context or entity, whatever the data you want to personally provide to your article, that you need to use this context. So
When I was looking at it, I
yeah,
also thought of another thing, but I could be wrong. It's not
yeah,
that, you know, is I'm always thinking correct one, but I was thinking that when you have outlines, right, each
yeah,
outlines can have their own context. Like,
yes,
so
yes, they
outline
can.
item, like, because usually the one outline will contain one paragraph or two paragraph. So
Right.
if I can assign specific keywords per outline, it might be a good idea. I mean, beside the
Yes.
global ones. Yes.
Yeah. Let me show you some magic letter.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you can assign actually. I will show you. Okay. So these are you can generate using AI AI generation. You know, yeah, like this. You can click on it, so it will generate automatically, or you can also provide uh, your own data. So you can, if you want to tag them, like can you, so which niche? So this feature is kind of temporary. In future, we will have project kind of structure. Like you can
Mm.
make up projects, and you can assign article on inside of those projects. So we have currently article tag. So you can uh, quickly identify your article in the My Article section. So it will be presented there. Next, we have formatting. So I'm kind of thinking about removing this section and doing everything on the back end. So what is happening currently is table section is not being shown to many users, so they are complaining that it's not working. But AI is random, so when it feels that it does not need to have a table, so it is not generating. So it is kind of giving you that the system is not working. But table mainly appears for comparison kind of article, like this product versus this kind of thing. So I'm going to possibly remove it, or maybe introduce new section here. So it will have the it is basically for the table kind of format. And board, we will also, I'm currently working on the this part only. So we will have italics, we will have quote kind of format. So yeah. So, so can you see this screen?
No, you need to share the tab.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Can share. Can see. Yeah. You mean the article screen, right?
Yeah, this is article screen.
Okay. Yes. Can see.
So yeah, we are these are on my development server. So we are currently working on this. So we will have a numbering kind of a structure, and we have a, yeah, code kind of a structure, the thing I'm talking about. So I'm currently working on it. I will try to release in 1 or 2 days. So yeah. So it kind of do the numbering thing, and yeah. So it
So
will become.
what will be the major difference between quick mode and pro mode? Pro mode means we want more control. Is that
Yeah,
it?
it
We
has
want more
more
granular control. Yeah.
more control, more feature, and we do more processing on the pro mode.
Hmm.
And yeah, and so this is basically the BYK offering. So we you have the unlimited things on that tier 2 plan, but for like regular users, cube mode is cost 3 credits, and we have pro mode which costs 5 credits.
Okay. Okay. The Amazon writer is, I think you should show the Amazon writer because a lot of people actually likes to get product reviews and link the Amazon product. I think that's a very interesting part of it.
Sure, sure. So let's complete this section. I will show you.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
So we have announced the article structure. So I have tried to provide control for every section, and you can also have the FAQ, and you can enable disable into conclusion section. So sometimes you don't need it, sometimes you don't want a table of content. So everything I've tried to given control to user itself that they can select whatever they want. And you can also skip the outline builder if you don't want it. It will directly generate your article, but it is not recommended because AI should I feel AI should be a helping hand. If you do everything on bulk, then it may create Google flag, trigger the Google spam algorithm. So I recommend try to see what the AI is suggesting and work on it. So next we have external link section. You can automatically scrap. So what we do, let me explain this section. What we do on this section, we first try to find your related keywords. So we our keyword is this. So we try to find some related keyword around it. Then we go to search engine. In our case, we go to Google, and we try to fetch out top ranking site up to 20, and try to randomly supple those links to uh, populate in your article. So we try to pass the data to AI, and AI randomly select whether it wants in your article or not. So it is for that purpose. Next, we have custom external links. If you want to provide, some already external links that you want to have in your article, so you can provide them in here. So we will link them, and on that case, we will not use the automatic part. So this is also quite powerful. And if you don't want to link to some site, this option is also there. So you can see that every section has been thought of by receiving feedback from the users. So they wanted to limit the maximum link count. So I have provided accordingly. So likewise. Next, we have internal links. So you need to add your site first in the setting to show it here. So what we do, we scrap your sitemap and fetch out every poster link and save it in our database. And whenever you turn on the order internal links function, we use those links as a context to feed to AI. Then it automatically links based on upon our formatting. So this is for that purpose. So maximum linkage control is also provided here. Next, we have call to action section. It is also done after getting feedback from the user. So if you want to, write about some ClickFunnels products, and you want to have CTA banner at the end, so I have provided this section for this purpose. So yeah, so you have CTA heading here. So you can provide link, and if you want to have some custom instruction or data to this section, you can also provide them here. Next, we have custom writing style. This will be coming under brand knowledge section in the later. So where you will be able to upload PDF and some other data in the text format. So you can use that in your article. So when we release the bulk writer, and you can quickly use the personalized information about your brand knowledge to in all of your articles. So you can use it here. So currently we provide the direct to copy pasting option. So go to your article or some competitor article you want to mimic. So and provide some like 300 words here. So it will do the job. So I think I have selected everything. You have any question? Hi, Ro,
Hi, hi. Um,
yeah.
Actually, I have some recommendations, but it's later. I think these are good things. I think I missed a little bit in the bottom. Can you scroll down the knowledge part? Yeah. Okay. Um, this is to the writing style to keep the consistent writing style, right? So
Right.
this one, when I was using, I was thinking why I cannot save it in multiple format. So, for example, if I have a button to load my style, so I can have 5 different style saved. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I got your point. So it will be coming under the brand knowledge feature, right? So you
Mhm.
can create different kind of brands and can upload using PDF and text file. So you can save these things in the brand knowledge feature. So it will be coming, yeah. So you can
Yeah.
yeah.
What I mean is, even though in the brand feature you are allowing us to have one writing style, but a brand can have multiple writing style.
Okay, so
Um,
yeah, I can provide that
so
also.
imagine you have preset 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a drop down that I can
Correct.
load or save. Right? It will be great if I want to. I mean, when you are scaling the application, that's what I meant mainly.
Yeah,
Uh,
so I'm writing your noting down your recommendation. So
there's a lot of questions coming in. I think these are all good questions. Um,
yeah, one user is asking Cloud. So we currently are testing Cloud. So we have actually created the already completed the tech part of it. So we are some open AI prompts are not working well on the cloud. Yeah, so I have to create a separate prompt system for that. So that is taken time. And basically I'm working on currently on the user reported bugs. So it is kind of taking time, but it will be coming soon. You can also. So and next we have URL to article kind of feature also. So I'm working on this also. So yeah, this will be coming. So let's fetch your SRP. So it does quite a lot of work and then show you results from it. So you can now select which site you want to scrap to fetch its data. So you need to select a minimum of three. We have provided three options because sometimes some block kind of things happen and some sites are not responding. So that's why you need to select three. And let's do the rating. So I recommend people to select mainly people oriented blog, so they are good. Okay, let's select this also. Okay, now we will generate.
yeah, somebody calling for you.
Yeah, I responded.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the article outline. So yeah, you can edit them or delete section. Every customization feature are also available. So you can copy this section. Everything has been done after getting feedback from user only. So yeah, so this is your complete article section. So earlier, intro key takeaways section, I have hidden in the background, but some user reported that you should show them in the front end. So I made them look here. So you can work on the middle section, right? So if you want to, yeah, the magic thing I was talking about, you can click on the edit on section and you can provide your keywords here. So
Right. I missed it. Sorry.
yes, it's quite a lot of it took a quite a lot of development work. So I have provided them here. So we will provide if you write the keywords here, we will give this first preference, and the global keywords you have supplied, we will give them second priority. So we use work on it like that, and you can also provide your individual prompt for this particular section only. This will not be done on the other section. So you can every section have a different kind of uh, prompts you can have. Okay, so and you can also rename them if you want to. And you can also add your new custom section. Okay, so and yeah, you can also drag and drop. So let's go with 1, 2, 3. Let's go with 3 section. So I have also done some improvement on the outline section and the article section. So what we were doing earlier is that we are fetching the SRP context once and we're using it for the whole article. Now we are currently using individual data for each section. Like we are scraping SRP data for this section and the next section. Everything we are doing individually for each section. So it is currently costing a lot for it, but the article quality has been significantly improved after using it. So whatever the link you see are the real link only. So because it has scrapped in the real time. So okay, so you can see that everything is the real time. Okay.
Okay, we are back. So I have some, before I go to the Q&A session, I have some thoughts to put in about the application. I went through it a few times. So the first thing that I have noticed is that the EY, you might need a EY designer,
Okay.
or you can pick up a boilerplate like admin templates to make it professional looking. Because, for example, when I added sites, right, to WordPress
Okay.
sites to publish, it was so
Okay.
down below, I couldn't find it. You know what I mean? So on my screen,
Okay.
when I added the WordPress site, right, in settings,
Okay. Inserting. Okay.
yeah, and then the sites are at the bottom. So in UX wise, it is not good.
Right. Right.
Right now, the program is operational, means it has
Okay.
all the bells and whistles, right? Now, I
Okay.
feel
So
it
y-
needs a bit of finesse.
yeah. So you are talking about this kind of interface, right? I provided this for Webflow. So yeah.
Uh, yeah, this interface. So you have to scroll to see which site you are looking at. It can be a drop-down box if you, and specifically this one. Because once you added the site, I was wondering where did the site go? So it
Okay.
is at the
Okay.
very bottom. You know what I mean?
Uh,
And
yeah.
the
Yeah.
color code doesn't match with the entire site of the backend. This color code is so much different than your navigation and screen. So these kind of things you can actually simplify, because you might not have a big team. So maybe you can pick up templates that already done. So you just have to plot the things in. So it will look great. It will look professional. So
Okay. So
there
you
is,
like.
There is
How?
one part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you like this interface, like this?
Yeah. This is fine because you see, if you look at the box Semantic Pen Webflow site, right?
Right.
It matches the color with the settings blue hue color
Okay.
matching
Okay.
with light blue, but
So it
this
is. It
is
is.
a bit too different from the entire site. And first of all,
Oh.
I cannot see that it's available. So the first thing I
Okay.
see, it should be in the main list over here. Once you add a site, it should be main list. Then you should have a button add new site. It
Right.
needs to be UX wise. It needs to make sense. So
Like this.
yes, correct. This is the correct flow.
Okay.
In my understanding, this is the correct flow. I'm not saying I'm accurate, but most of the time,
No, no. You are definitely correct on this. I got your point. As a from the user perspective, so it
yeah.
is quite good.
So and the other thing that I will say that when you are talking about models, right, you need
Right.
to build a agnostic. I use this word quite a lot with my friends. Alberto knows this word very well. My co-host, he's not well. Otherwise, he would be here. So the agnostic means you build a modularized system. Means if somebody selected GPT-4o, the prompt model will change. Means how you prompting the system to generate the content will change. Means it's intelligence based.
Right.
So to do that, I use daily basis. I use Strico. Why I use Strico? Let me just show you why I use Strico.
Sure.
Um, I think some of the my audience already know about this, but let me just show it because show and tell is better. If you look at my screen, so I have 300,000 credits and I can use whatever I like in a multi-model capability. The beautiful part of this is a LTD program just like Semantic.
So actually, I'm not able to see you. Okay, I
Uh,
can see
so
now.
I can select multiple model up to 4 model to do my query, and you can see how much credit I have at the corner top right,
Okay.
and that's a humongous amount of credit, right? So what I do, I use their API and I
Mm-hmm.
use them like I kind of abuse the API to be honest, but still I cannot finish it. So they give me every month 160,000 credits, right? And it's a
Okay.
LTD program. So what it did, it solved my issue of paying Claude, paying Google Gemini, paying Perplexity, and GPT-4
Right.
Vision, and whatever not. So I can just select all these. Of course, they will deduct the credit, but look at this. The credit is very, very usable. I have 300,000 credit. I can use Perplexity for anything.
Yeah. Right.
And Anthropic is taking only 5. So for me, it is very, very makes sense. And I am very active in their Discord. So I help them connecting this API to Flowmatic. It's a WordPress automation plugin. I help them connecting these two founders, and now Flowmatic natively supports Strico. So I do a lot of stuff in Flowmatic, processing it through webhooks and use Claude 3.5 or Perplexity or Mini, GPT-4o Mini or whatever. So these are the things that we need to take 2 steps back. That do I want to integrate each of them individually? Number one, right? So now you integrated GPT-4o individually.
Right.
You
Right.
integrated Gemini 1.5 individually.
Yeah.
Now the problem will be people will keep on asking that can I have Meta Llama 3.1, 3.2, or can I have Perplexity uh, online? So each of them will bring you extra work, right? At the
Yeah.
same time,
Yeah. Yeah, they have different kind of technical aspect. So Google Gemini streamings works differently than the Open AI. So it took me a while to gauge the technical aspect of it. So it took quite a while for me to implement it.
Yes, exactly. And I implemented their API, the Striker platform, their API in roughly under 30 minutes.
Okay, great.
So, so imagine the possibilities, right? That this is a
Yeah,
LTD tool, plus they
yeah,
have MRR, right?
great, right.
So they are moving fast. They integrated with make.com. They already integrated with N18. They integrated with Pably Connect. They integrated with Flowmatic. So all these automation tools are already there.
So yeah,
Now,
I was okay. Go on, go on.
so see, you are talking when I commented on the Facebook post, right? You are saying what open router, right? But imagine, right? You can do open router, and the same API formation is used by Strico also. So you can also do open router, because why didn't I prefer open router? Because open router is not saving my money,
Okay. So
This
you
one
got
is saving my money. So I
you got the
paid it.
credit. Okay,
I'm getting auto credit, right? I bought an LTD. So roughly it is saving thousands of dollars per year for me, because
right.
each one I used to pay individually. And for me, monthly, the cost is 120 USD. From there, I came down to zero, and I can still do the same thing that I used to do with that 120 USD. So this is something. This is something that. So Asif was asking that what is my workflow when I integrated with Flowmatic. So what I built actually to create a webhook which I can call from any other application and process it using Striker inside Flowmatic and get the result out using webhook output. So he was asking that what I did, what kind of things I did. I also use that for code verification and certain things. So I built few of um, these
Automation.
things. So I know I took up so much of your time, but I
No,
wanted
no,
to show the possibilities, right?
no. It is interesting. So, what is it is used for? Right, like using ChatGPT.
Yes. So for example, I close this, right? So I have here. So now on top you can see Cloud 3.5 Sonnet and
Right.
Sonar Medium, right? So I can
Okay.
actually ask, what do you think
Okay.
of?
So it is combining all the LLM model and providing chat interface. Got it.
Yes, yes, and they also have image generation, right?
Great.
And it can help you create other. It can help you create other prompts as well. So they come with a big library here for programming, fix your code and all those things. So I
Yeah.
use this
So
daily.
yeah. So some few people also requested me for this integration. So I was first time hearing about it. So yeah. So
Yeah,
it is.
I know I took up so much of your time, guys. Those who are on stream, hopefully they didn't get so much bored. But
No,
yes,
no,
uh,
it is interesting. So yeah, so I was thinking about implementing Open Router because it has multiple API. And next thing I was going to implement is the webhook. So instead of integrating, with every platform like JPR and Pebble, so I can directly provide the webhook. So I think it will save some of my development time.
yes, there's the whole thing actually, because you must save your time at the very beginning of your product, right? You have to save your time, that
Yeah,
how you can manage your time efficiently.
right,
So I don't mind open router, but you see your target audience is a lot of LTD users, right?
right,
And if you ask them, can you go and spend monthly on Perplexity, on GPT-4o and Claude and etc., and they will be like, okay, so now I have this tool which I bought LTD, but I have to pay each one individually $20.
right. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those are the things I believe that it can help in the long run. If you need me to communicate with the founders of Strico, that you want to integrate, officially I can do that for you. I don't work for them,
Yes.
but I am very involved with their development.
Yeah, sure. Why not? If you are, I don't hold anything personally, so I listen to users and consider them right. They are the one;
Yes.
those are paying for it. So I had to work for them rather
So
than what I am
meanwhile, I
thinking.
also wanted to mention you should have a custom option. Why I
Uh,
mention this? Because
custom custom
I
option in
I'm also building a machine. I'm currently in the process of building. It's
right.
beside me actually. It's open. I'm
Okay.
building a AI server.
Okay.
So there are four NVIDIA cards inside.
GPU server kind of. Okay.
Four in
Okay.
one system. It's a server.
Okay.
So here I will train models and
Right.
use Meta's new model and load it
Right.
to the maximum size. So
Okay.
in that
500
way,
billion.
it's a local model, right?
Okay.
But
Right.
what I
Right.
was managed to do before, if you know about the tool called Typing Mind, it's a cloud application.
Yeah,
But
it's
I
similar
was
to Straco. So it provides different model,
yes,
right? Yeah.
but I was able to use Typing Mind with my local LLM.
Okay. So it's also provide the local version, I guess.
No, they don't have.
It was on the LTD earlier, I guess.
Yes, but they don't have local version. But they
Okay.
allow me to connect to the local endpoint.
Okay.
So I can actually provide local host, then port number.
Okay. So you are, using your local host API, right? So
Yes,
and try to generate content from there. So it is basically free everything for you.
yes. So
Yeah, that's
unlimited.
great.
So these are just some ideas. You don't have to do it right now, but there are options. There are many options to simplify
Yeah.
your life and improve the product to the next scale.
Yeah. Sure. It
The last thing I want to mention. So I exported one post into my WordPress.
right.
Now I hit a problem because the post contained a lot of div.
Okay. You want to
So
remove div.
no, I did remove div because I
Okay.
wanted to convert classic post to block, convert to blocks. If you
Right.
have div inside, they will not convert.
Okay. Got it.
So if you have H2, right? H2 means title, heading. If you have H2, it will convert to WordPress block H2, no issues. But if you have div, then H2, then it will not convert. It will become HTML code.
Okay, got it. I have written it down. We'll do it this.
Yeah, just I think it's kind of bug.
No, it's not a bug. Actually, I need the div for styling on the page, so I have used those. Earlier, there were a different kind of class name also. So one user reported me about this that I don't need class on the WordPress, so I removed those. But looks like div was also not needed. I didn't
Mm,
think about this problem that it might create the issue on the classic to
mm.
new version. Okay.
So okay, so we can highlight some of the questions.
Okay,
I
42
think
new questions.
this is normal. As Asif was asking that NeuronWriter, or which also scrape top results, allows to generate
Yeah.
content based on those outlines.
So I don't want to be bitchy, but I have not heard anyone praise their article generation feature. So they are basically famous for the entity generation and their hello, Ruhani.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm just giving you the full screen. Yeah.
Okay, so so it is basically famous for their entity generation and optimization score. So many user have appreciated their tool for they like the score kind of thing they give optimization score and when you copy their entity from there and paste in any AI writer article, so it provides optimized score as per the neuron pattern. So I have heard about it, but on the on mainly on the article writing front, it does not have the depth on the content. I have used it, but there are many which are above ZimmWriter. I would not say that they are my direct competitor. So my competitor are ZimmWriter, TextBuilder, and TryJournalist AI. They are quite decent.
So bravely asking, do you support real-time data? Example, car price, gold price, similar.
So we basically scrap the SRP in real time. So if the information is presented, you mentioned about the gold price. Gold price are quite flexible. So I'm not sure that you can get the exact price on that time. But car price are quite stable, I would say. So yeah, you can get it. So we basically fetch out top 10 to 20 sites. So if they have the written on the block, so you can fetch out it. So no issue.
Asif asking, can we save prompts as template to streamline? Yeah, I
Yeah,
think this is a common requirement.
okay. Yeah, it's a good one. I'm noting that. So yeah, it's currently not available this feature. Yeah, but it looks like it might be needed if you want to have better customization on the large scale.
Yeah, I think this one you already answered.
Yeah, we have. Let me share my screen. Can I share?
Yeah, it's here.
I think I am sharing it, right? Okay, I'm sharing. So yes, you can have the in the yeah in this section you can have different kind of tone of voice, and you can also have the custom your own custom tone of voice. You can write it here. So we will use it. Okay.
Okay, so the next question, Eddie was asking. So I can copy to keywords my NLPT. I think NLPT terms.
NLP terms. Okay, I can copy. Yes, you can copy your terms here if I am interpreting you
I think
correctly.
yeah, that is the one
Yeah.
he was talking about.
Yeah, you can copy paste your entities here directly, and if you want to provide separate entity to each section, then you can do it using the outline builder.
Okay, the next one, Mabel asked that can it be multiple article tags? The article tag like SEO heist.
Currently not. You can only have one article tag. So yeah, so I have given the home cooking article tag here. So it is written it here. So it is you can only give it one currently.
Okay, DS Wong asking, can I add my own Open LLM key to get better limits? Yes, of course
Yeah,
you can.
yeah, you can enter your OpenAI key here. We will also, trying to integrate with Cloudia. So you can also write the Cloudia here. So it will be available alongside it. And so the current deal on Sachila is VOIK. So you can enter your OpenAI key, and we will also provide the API key for images. So you can, you know, use the best available model for them.
Mabel was asking what's under the optional for brand knowledge.
So currently, brand knowledge is not available. We have custom writing style section only. So you can, paste down your 300 words, and we will try to mimic your writing style on brand knowledge. So we will have, your brand name first thing, and next we will have a PDF upload option. Some user have requested it, so I am considering it, and you will have copy pasting option or text file upload option. So you will have two, three option here, and
Okay,
possibly I
Asif,
can. Okay.
sorry, you sorry. Go ahead, finish.
Yeah. So yeah, if user need it, I can provide a section for custom images. Like you want to use your images from those folder only, so you can upload like 20 images, and we will randomly pick out those images from there and populate them in your article.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
Asif was asking, can we input external URL which the tool can take into consideration? I think this one you are working on, right?
Yeah, so I'm currently working on the user feedback, user reported bugs. So after it, I will, you know, work on it. So you can see it. So this feature has been requested quite a lot. So I will be building this feature.
I just wanted to tell the audience, interpret, I can see your question, but can you come over to YouTube?
Yeah, sure.
No,
Please subscribe
interpret
to Ruhani
screen.
channel,
Uh,
and yeah, he will be coming with more webinar in the future. So if you
yes.
are interested in
No, no,
then
he's always helpful. He's always helpful in the audience.
okay.
The good thing is the audience you look at right now, Asif, Mabel, Eddie, Nock, then Interpret, they are all regulars, and Mohan, they are all regular people, and
Yeah,
they know me pretty well, I guess.
yeah, I've seen Mabel comment on Kinmo blogs quite a lot of time.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I have seen Mohan comment, and yeah,
So Mohan was asking, how do you ensure the factual data? I think this is important
yeah.
as well.
So we scrap everything on the real time and don't use the past data. So it costs a bit, but it produces factual article from there. So let me see. I think I have one example for it. Let me check if it is available. Mm, TikTok article.
I think I missed one of Eddie's question. Um, while you look for it, I just highlight his question. So, Eddie, the current formatting that goes into the WordPress is in classic editor mode. So
Yes,
normally I don't mind.
yeah, yeah. It's on the plastic editor.
Again, sorry.
Yeah, it goes on the classic editor.
Yeah, it goes on the classic editor. Usually I don't mind, but if you have div inside, then you cannot convert it to blocks.
Okay, so the new Gutenberg block, right?
Yes.
Mm, I think it is quite fast. So basically, it was of that TikTok monetization requirement. So what it was doing, it was fetching on the real time and going to Google that you need 100K view on the last 30 days. So it accurately depicted that it is factually accurate. So I have commented that image on some post. I will share with you.
So Jaidev actually have a very good point. I was thinking of it, but then I lost my train of thought. Is that any plan to connect Google Search Console?
So yeah, if the already requested feature I integrate, then I can also think about the GSC. So yeah, yeah, I was thinking on the line of importing keyword from there
Mm-hmm.
and try to create new article around them. So supporting kind of article. So for Google, you are the authority on that topic. So trying to cover the full topical authority on the topic. So I was thinking along that line. So yeah, old article can also be updated. So one of the user requested that you can integrate with the sitemap and like every month you can push out one S2 heading and some content on it and can also update the date on the autopilot. So I kind of like this feature and I can possibly integrate that feature on that section also.
All right. So the second part of his question is, this is also from me. The same question. Also, is it possible if we update old articles with keywords? Means we want to
It,
rewrite old articles because my
right, right,
website I have content from 14 years, sorry, 17 years back. So I want to
right.
update the 17 years old article to a new generation, but
Yeah,
keeping
so
the URL. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's currently not possible, but yeah, I will try to provide this feature also.
I mean, currently it's possible. You just have to do it a new article, then save the article in your hard drive, then copy paste it into the new old article. That's one way
Yeah,
of doing it.
Yeah, it's quite manual, but yeah. So what I can do is, the URL to article feature, the one I have, written it here on the screen. So you can provide your URL and it will scrap your data. So will basically use your content data on the first end, and then
Hmm.
will use the SRP. So it is kind of that feature also.
Yeah. So Joydeep also added that also if we can add country specific because UK and US language is different. Yes.
Uh, I'm not sure if I have provided. Let's check. Okay, language. Okay, no, I have not provided the particular UK language section, but yeah, I can provide it. It does not take much of text work. I will provide it. It's based on the US currently.
Great. So Mabel actually meant not only custom tone of voice, we can say multiple custom tone of voice. Yes, exactly what I told you, right? That people will need multiple custom tones, even for one brand.
Okay.
So the other questions, Asif asking there should be automatically add articles based on the content written in the article. These I think this would be more accurate. Yes, that's I think that is behind the scene. It's working in that manner. I think he's talking about the external links, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, so based on the comment, I can see that yeah, we will use the your URL data, the screen I am showing. So we will use the text data presented on that URL, and
You might need to change the tab because your tab is sharing the other one, roadmap.
no, this is on.
Oh,
So,
URL to article. Okay, okay, okay.
so we will use your URL content only as first. And as a secondary supplement, we'll then use the SRP data. So it
Mhm.
will be combination of both. So you can update your article using this method.
Okay. So the next one is Bravely is asking, can we use Claude API? The results of Claude is very good. Yeah,
Yeah,
we actually went through this.
yeah.
Maybe he should look at something that consolidate all these API platform. So there is like WinRouter and there is like Strico. So I can help in this process
So
to
Strico is not an integration platform. You don't have to use your own AIT on it.
no need.
Okay, it's like the open router, right? So it's quite good.
Open router is like open router, but open router you have to pay regularly.
Okay, Strico is free.
Strico is a LTD, means they give you a certain amount of uh, credits every month.
Okay, so how they are affording? That's a good
They're
question.
integrating with other bigger people.
Oh, okay. So
So they
yeah.
have their side business as well.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, let's take a look. I am not saying there's a final path, but something worth looking at, right?
Sure, sure.
Um, so Asif was asking, adding stats relevant to the article increase is one of the most important thing to make it authoritative. Yeah,
Yes, states are there whenever they require. So yeah, I will show you later.
I think he meant inside the article. Oh, it's already there, is it?
Its states are there. Like there was an article around TikTok that what are the requirements for TikTok monetization. So
Uh-huh.
it accurately fetch the requirement for that. So it mentioned in the article itself.
Okay. Okay. All right. So that is most of the questions, guys. If you have any more questions, please feel free to ask. And those who are in Facebook, please come join us. If you want to win the product, I mean, if you want to enter the giveaway,
Yeah.
just come over here.
Yeah,
Let me
you can.
share the
Yeah,
caption.
you can create a new post on your group.
Yeah,
So I have seen over 200 comments on other group. So you can try using giveaway post. So the activity on the giveaway post is too much than the remaining post. I have
yeah,
noticed
I
it.
know, I
Yeah.
know.
So
So
three.
just wanted to go through the plan.
Okay.
The current plan you are giving. Let me just try to switch this.
Starts.
Um, so currently, it is for next, I think, 16 hour. You will be able to get this with 20% off with the code SEO up. Code is
Right.
SEO up. So if
So you
you
are.
deduct 20% from here, is about 99 or 100.
Yeah, it's under 100, so it's quite good
Yeah,
offering, I would say. Might be biased, but yeah, many people have
yeah. I
appreciated the
mean,
price.
BYOK, you can do unlimited and unlimited articles. Autopilot is coming soon. So do you want to talk a little bit more about the autopilot thing?
So it is basically on the same line, like one user mentioned the Google Search Console and auto updates. So you will basically do the workflow kind of thing. Like you have set up one workflow which goes to your search console. If there are new keywords, then it will create the article on it and auto publish to your site. So there will be one section for this and another section like you can directly upload 50 to 100 keywords, and that's it. And you can select your setting using preset or the brand knowledge feature I was talking about. So you can quickly select it, and everything will be done automatically, and will be pushed to your WordPress or Webflow site and Medium site in the future.
Okay, so I think Inderpreet Singh have some quick question. Let me show the question. Any plan to come up with a Chat GPT plugin?
Mm, I don't get it. ChatGPT plugin.
Yeah, so he was talking about custom GPT in the GPT store.
I'm not sure if they have the API for the plugin. I will check on it.
Okay, so he got a follow-up question. Will it help to find low competition keyword based on niche like Strello?
So we basically want to remain as a article writing tool only. So we will be providing a basic keyword research tool. Like you can enter a keyword, and we will try to suggest you around 400 to 500 keywords along with their data like volume and Google CPC. So it will be along the line, but we don't want to build a full-fledged keyword research tool. So it will, take away quite a lot of development time. We want to mainly focus on the article creation process and scheduling and publishing stuff.
So I got a question from Rehan, who is asking medium integration can be done. I think once you do the webhooks, this will open up a lot of opportunity because then Rehan will be able to connect the output of the article into Medium or into some other platform, right?
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah,
looks like I have to build the webhook integration first. I was thinking about Medium first.
yeah. Do the webhook because webhook is a, again I use the same word, agnostic, means it's a option that can go anywhere
Right,
rather than building specific ones which will take out your so much of your time and support because
right.
each one of them will change so frequently. You know how model changes, right? And
Yeah,
then you have to work for it.
yeah.
If you
Maintenance will be there
yeah,
on.
the maintenance will be there. So yeah, I'm just looking at the point of view that you can manage the product in better way, then you can put in focus on features that can improve the product, bring it to the next scale,
Right.
rather than worrying about integrating and why this is failing and why that is failing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, got your point. So less development and more kind of those we have which have more scopes to integrate with different kind of things.
Yes, yes. So Rehan also have a follow-up question. Are you planning to create GSC integration based on the regular expression queries?
I think I have seen this post somewhere on the LinkedIn. So he's basically talking about question kind of low impression kind of query. So yeah, it can be done. So it will be. I am not actually explored the Google Search Console API, but yeah, it will be able to do the rigorous search and fetch out those post or query.
So interpreter saying webhooks first can easy convince friends to buy it. Yes, I know this. So Asif was adding that
Got it.
webhooks like English, which all tools commonly speaks in, means all automations tools actually talks in webhooks. Especially
Yeah,
N8N is like entirely based on webhooks, the
got it.
N8N platform.
And JPR also have a webbook. I was exploring it once, right?
Then what is the other? Yes, webhook will work to catch the data from Semantic Pen, and we can use the data. So you get your answer already.
Yeah.
All right. I think with that, I will give the what happened to my camera? Okay. I will give the okay. There you are. So basically, I wanted to make it full screen and give you a chance to talk. That give us a closing statement that before we end the stream.
So yeah, so this is a work of not a 1 month. I have worked quite a lot on this product, not working on the cave, but talking to users and iterating and iterating and iterating. And currently, I am also following this aspect of it. So if you want to have some other feature, just let me know, and I will try to integrate them as soon as possible. So I just need your support to start the journey, and it will be, easy to bulk manage your web property quickly from the Semantic Pen. I want people to have this tool in their arsenal. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. And we
Mm.
are almost at 1 hour 30 minute uh, stage of the stream. Thanks
Yeah, it was
everyone for sticking up. I mean,
yeah,
sticking to the stream.
right.
And I think this is so much for now. Um, so I'm going to do uh, I want to do a draw afterwards because the stream is very long already. And I think this is a great feedback to you. I think few people actually already told this, which is a very good things to
Yeah,
have on your side. You know,
thank you, Rehan.
yeah. So Mabel also mentioned this.
Sure.
Um, Thanks, Eddie. Yeah, it might be helpful for you. Go give it a try,
Yeah,
and
sure.
and thank you for joining the stream. So what I will do by tomorrow, I will select all the people who attended YouTube, and I will do the draw and record the video as well.
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
Thank you, Ruhani, for giving me
of course, of course.
opportunity to speak here.
Yeah, I like to talk a lot. Sometimes people might think I talk too much, but the
No,
thing is,
no, it was, yeah, I liked it. The session was quite interactive. So sometimes what happens on the webinar that the speaker keeps on speaking and speaking, so it gets kind of boring. So when we are communicating a little bit, so it gets quite interesting. So I like this
so
approach.
in my background, I've been developing SaaS for enterprises, means like big companies for last 15 to 17 years.
So
But
you are
my
basically a
technology is actually 30 years plus. I've been in technology.
okay,
And
software
my last
engineer
job,
basically. Okay.
again. Yes, I came from engineering,
Okay, got
and
it.
then CTO, then product, chief of product,
Okay,
and
so you work on which language?
I did about 15 different languages.
Oh my God,
So it's a long road.
you are
Yeah.
a goat.
No. I mean, I mostly manage people. I teach them
Okay,
what to think rather than
okay,
how to code. Because you
okay,
can teach anybody to code, but thinking
right,
is what makes it different.
right,
Uh, so if you can think that, okay, do I want to code it 2 times, or I want to code it in a way that I can add in things without destroying the main component.
right,
So there was previously, we are familiar with the linear coding, 1990s, 1980s. So you go by function, and you call the code. But now then there is objective coding, like component. You can take out one part, and your other part will be working because they are
okay,
individually plug and play system, right?
okay,
So I really appreciate those kind of system because it makes your scale agile scaling, means you can just scale and go up.
okay,
All
got
right. So I don't want to bore everybody anymore. Thank you so much for joining. And thank you,
it.
Pushkar. You spent a lot of time today and,
No, no, it, it
get
was
into
interesting.
our
Thank you.
heavy amount of questions.
Yeah, I'm happy to answer if people have more questions. So,
All right. All right. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe to the channel. It helps smaller people like me to help, new founders, new products. And I actually test the products that I go live with. So this is important because I'm very passionate about
how to do it?
software and technology, and now automation and AI. So
Sure. Go subscribe to Yoani, please.
thank you.
Okay,
So I will see you another time, and
sure.
make the product bigger. If you need
Yeah,
any thoughts, or you cannot find the way that, okay, what should I do next? Don't forget to ask, because there's a lot of expertise in the audience, and they can help, and not only
yeah,
myself.
sure. Yeah, I'm actually looking to some guidance on the new kind of format I'm working on. So what
Great.
is happening currently is when I select the six three headings, so it is producing like 300 3,500 words article. So I was trying to limit it from the last 2 days, but didn't have much success. So I will talk to you about it.
All right. See you guys. Bye bye. To the
Yeah,
next
but
stream.